Good evening, campers, and welcome to our Monday live stream. This is a bit tight, isn't it? And by the way, anybody who is joining this and listening to this as an audio format, and you can hear a slight humming in the background. Now, you're not going mad. I've got a fan just here. Just here is if I could turn that round, I'd show you because it's bleeding hot in here tonight. So anyway, if you're wondering what's going on in the background, it's my fan. It's my biggest fan. So, team, how are we all doing? Welcome to the Monday night live stream. This is where we hang out, talk about shoes and things like that. We also record it as a podcast and put it out. So thank you to everybody who's listening to this as a podcast. Just a bit of a heads up. I think on Friday, I might be wrong. I need to double check. I think on Friday we've got a live podcast. Our long run show live is on Friday. I swear it is. I might be wrong. Actually, I shall be able to check. Because I think we've got one. Because we've got a big weekend this weekend. We've got the live now. No, it is this Friday. So this Friday we're live, but yeah, we've got on Sunday a big run in London. There's like 350 of us running around London, which would be awesome. But yeah, so this week, this Friday, we've got a podcast. We're giving some big half marathon places as well, which is good to know. Let me put up the chat box as well. Get that in. Get in the groove there. Let's do that. So there we go. Thank you, Gary. See that as well. Mick's joining us from Jamaica. What a hero. That's props for that one, Mick. Bloody hell. So blows my mind. Get your questions and get your comments in, and I will answer them, whether it's about the Azura, whatever it's called, plus the, what was it? The swoosh fly. That was another one leaked this week, swoosh fly. The Magmax XL, whatever it is. Yeah, just whatever it is, just put it in there, and then we'll tick them off. Whether you want to talk about the shoe that's coming out tomorrow on the channel, which is the Drop Set Pro. Drop Set Pro. I was going to say the Elite, but it's the Drop Set Pro tomorrow. That's coming your way, so watch out for that. I really like that. What else have we got? We might have another shoe this week as well. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, so Drop Set Pro tomorrow. A couple other bits. Thanks to everybody who's watched Chasing Dreams episode 2. Thanks very much for the feedback on that. Appreciate it. We'll continue to work through that series as we head towards the autumn marathons. So that's pretty cool. I think that's about it in terms of the channel. I think that's it this week. Yes, live stream on Friday as well. Live pod on Friday. Drop Set Pro tomorrow. And actually, Saturday I'll get them because I was wearing them at the gym today. Actually, has anyone else seen and interested in these? I'm holding up the Drop Set Pro, by the way. This is like hybrid shoe. I think this colorway is absolutely cracking. It's like a blue and fluoro yellow down the sides. It really is an unbelievable colorway on that one. Oh, don't drop it. I need them. Need them to go back in my bag. Interesting to see what happens. I see you. I see where you're going. Okay, yeah. So that's that tomorrow, and I think you're pretty much up to speed. As I said, there's been a few leaks and stuff this week. I've got to give my man a shout out. Who knows who it is? He is even as well for keeping me in touch. I appreciate you. You know who you are. But yeah, we got the swoosh fly, which was all over Instagram. The Azura Plus, or whatever it's called, with Incredible running it. That's coming. And the one I found out about this week was the Magmax XL, which looks bonkers. So that'd be interesting. Interesting when that comes in 27. We've got some releases coming in July. Don't forget. That's the other shoe we might. No, actually, it won't be this week. I'm just talking about the Hoka, the whatever it's called, the Pro, whatever it's got. I can't remember the names of them now. But yeah, so there's so many coming. And then you got a load of Brooks shoes in July as well. So yeah, just hold tight. There's a lot of stuff coming. is what I would say. So thanks to everybody for joining me tonight. We'll start working through the questions and see where the night takes us, shall we? Go from there. So evening. So yeah, look, here he is. Look, Mick, he's in Jamaica. Mick, is it warmer in Jamaica than it is here? That's what I would like to know. You've got to be got to be a bit smart. You've got to be very smart this week. I mean, you're going to lose no fitness from missing a few runs this week when it's 38 degrees over here in the UK. All right. So just as a bit of a spoiler, I was due to run today. I didn't. I just went to the gym. Tomorrow, out early. You know, you've got to be really sensible. I switched a running on the plan on Wednesday. That's going to be another gym session. So just be smart this week. We don't need to be running in 38 degrees unless you're Mick and you're on holiday. Okay, so utilize a treadmill if you can get your hands on it, is what I would say as well. Have some fun on that. But yeah, be sensible this week, people. I don't suck eggs or anything, but yeah, be a bit smart about what you're doing. You're going to lose no fitness this week, like zero. All right, so just chill about that. Ben has got a question. Evening, Chris. Loved episode 2 of Chasing Dreams. Thank you. That's on the channel. Since you tore your calf, it seems like you haven't got injured since. Let's all touch wood, can we now? Let's all touch wood. Oh. Would you put this down to the gym work you do now or a mixture of things? Ben, the calf tear was a bit of a funny one. It came out of the blue. As I say, I was coaching that night and it just went. I was mildly injured in the Chicago block. I had tendonitis, effectively, so I had shockwave treatment on that. So that was giving me some issues. But I would say, in terms of anybody who's trying to be prudent when it comes to injury prevention, it's the simple stuff: consistency, strength work, and consistent strength work. That's a better way of looking at it. I think the consistency can never be underestimated. I look at people like Big Ben, who ran for like 2,000 days and wasn't injured. So, you know what I mean? That consistency really does help. So consistency in your running, consistency in the strength work, consistency in your rest days, across the board. Yeah, everything. Yeah. Gavin, we shall miss you. Ian, I'm looking forward to catching up with you this week as well. Gary's loved the post talking about London Marathon over 2 days. Will be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, we did a little reel about that, about my initial thoughts on the London Marathon over 2 days. It was kind of interesting. I don't think people watched the whole thing, which is no surprise, really. Started going, oh, why don't you just get behind it? Well, if you listen to the end, I sort of said the same thing. But yeah, I think, you know, we just got to embrace it now. Let's go for it. It's here. Let's embrace it. Let's do what we do best and support it and get behind it. And, you know, let's enjoy a weekend of running. I think it's as simple as that. There's no point being negative about it. Got concerns? Yeah, of course, like everybody. But ultimately, these guys, they know what they're doing. So let's get behind it and go from there, right? Simple as that. Interesting this week also, heads up to everybody if you're in it, it's the Cape Town Ballot, I think, is on Friday. So that's worth waiting and watching out for, I would say. I'm in that. Hi, FORDY, looking for a new track shoe to replace my Evo SLs, ideally no carbon plate and stable. Puma Pure, Saucony Speed 5, well, they've got a plate in them. Saucony Azura, Evo SL, XO, or any others you'd recommend. I really like the Skechers Aero Razor. That's a nice light shoe. Does have again a bit like the Saucony. It does have an element of plate in it, but it's not an overly intrusive one. But yeah, I think you've got some shoes there that are interesting. There's that new Puma shoe, isn't there, that's come out? What's it called? Oh, let's have a. I'll Google it. Puma DVA. Oh, what's it called? It's the racing one, 5K shoe. It came out. I've got no interest in reviewing it, really. Not fast forward. It's one of them. It looks a good shoe, but I don't run too many 5Ks. Maybe it's not out yet. Maybe I'm wrong. No, wrong as usual. It's coming. I can't remember the name of the bloody thing. Is it Fast Forward? Might be Fast Forward. Try and find the old one. I swear it's called Fast Forward. But anyway, that's an interesting shoe. But yeah, I think personally, if you've got on with your Evo SLs, just go and get another pair of them. They're so cheap at the moment. You could pick them up so cheap, the Evo SLs. Yeah, forward. Thanks, Steve. Um, so that's definitely worth looking at. I would just go and get another pair because they're like 80, 90 quid in some places at the moment, the Evo SL, the original ones. So yeah, I would go there. Okay. Evening, boss. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Been loving the Vomero Plus. Got 4 pairs. Woohoo! Fancy something lighter, but just as wide and stable. Yeah, Kipstorm Tempo has a good shout actually, and cheap as well. Although they did put the price up. Kipstorm Tempo. Oh, I don't know what this. Do they still retail at 150, 120 quid? But they got the men's here, £99. I don't know what size you are. They've got UK 10, UK 9, UK 10 and a half currently for 99 quid on Decathlon. Brilliant shoe. Absolute brilliant shoe. There's a link. Kipstorm Tempo. Put that in the chat for you. Boom. I think be careful because I think that's an affiliate link from someone. So just be careful. Actually, let me delete that. Delete comment. Let's see if we can get you one without an affiliate link to some of these. There we go. Oh, look, this is quite good. I just put in Kipstorm Tempo and my review came up. That's quite good, isn't it? How good's that? There you go. That's the non-affiliated link. But yeah, no, it's quite cool, isn't it? That's weird because it was the I don't know if you know, but we do like written reviews as well. Although we've got to update some of them, but yeah, we do a written review on the website as well. There's a 10% code at sportshoes.com on there as well. It's well worth keeping an eye on that when you can. Right, where was we? Steve's best current race shoe, which covers 5K to marathon. So many contenders these days. I'm going to go Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 4. I was wearing them for 10K the other night. It was, again, super, super hot. I think I ran 42 minutes. My goal for that race was just to get the 5K under 20 minutes, which I did. And that was in the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 4. I think that's the current best race shoe, which covers all distances in my mind. And actually, look, Mike Runs as well is asking the same thing. What's the best all-round racing shoe for every distance? Mike, honestly, I think for me personally, what I like is the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 4. It's just an absolute banger. It's so lightweight, turnover. It just feels epic. I'm now looking to see how much they are because I think they've been reduced because Pumas do, don't they? If you get some of the sick colorways, like I like the red one, banging, 189 quid at sportshoes.com. Probably pick them up cheaper. My mate Nick, who I ran Southend with, he's got the these Ekiden of the 3rd version, and he picked them up really cheap. They're 156 quid here, so that's well worth looking at as well. Might be a shout, but yeah, the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite is a good call. I'm just going to say thanks to everybody else who's jumped in and joined us. You missed earlier on, we were talking about the stuff that's coming on the channel this week. I've got a Adidas Adizero Drop Set Pro video coming. We may have another review this week. We'll see how we get on with that. We're doing a live podcast recording on Friday, so watch out for that. I'm sure it'll be absolute carnage, as it usually is. Chasing Dreams episode 2 just dropped. Episode 2 of series 2 just came out. We was chatting about the Azura XL, Swoosh Fly, and Magmax XL a little bit earlier. But other than that, you didn't really miss anything. But get your questions and get your comments in. Evening 40. Great content again this week. Thank you very much. Not able to listen live every Monday, but always catch up on a Tuesday morning. Keep up the great work. Thanks a lot. Dan, I appreciate that a lot. More than you know, mate. More than you know. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens later on in the year. We'll have to see what happens with the live stream. We've got some changes afoot here at 40 Runs HQ. So we'll see what happens on that side of things. It's good news, but I might be tied up. We'll have to wait and see how that all pans out. Any word on the Zoom Fly 7 that's coming? Oh, I answered that a while ago. I'll tell you. One second, I'll find out. Okay, here it is. No, that's not what we wanted. Okay, what was it? Ravens, Nimbus. Oh God. Right, Hyperspeed 6. Oh, the Rebel, by the way. The new Rebel's going to have the new foam in it. They're getting rid of that current foam in that. That's coming. They're getting rid of the SC Trainer and the More shoes, reportedly. Metaspeed Sky 5. Zoom Fly 7 August. Apparently. Let's see. Yeah, August. New upper and new midsole. Guessing it's probably going to have that element of what's in the swoosh fly. But let's see. But yeah, so then it's coming. Then I'm looking for a new speed shoe. Wow. For racing or workouts. Let us know. Let us know. If it's racing, you go with the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 4. Workout shoe. God, where do you go? There's so many good workout shoes. I mean, we said it the other week. You can pick up the Hyper Elite from Mizuno for like 150 quid. It's just an unbelievable shoe for that money. It really is. It's such a good shoe for that money. So that's a good shot. Gary, if you could build a shoe from the best elements of any shoe, what would you use? Oh, this is a good question. We could all play along with this. I actually made a good video. Okay. If I could build a shoe from the best elements of any shoe, what would you use? Right. Midsole, I'm going to go the Deviate Nitro Elite 4. Outsole, I'm going to go Adidas Pro 4, although I know I've got Puma Gripper on the Elite 4, but it's missing a bit. So I'm going to go outsole. I'm going to go with the plate from the New Balance SC Elite version 5 because it's not overly aggressive. I'm going to go with the upper of the Fast R3. I'm going to go laces of the Mega Blast. I'm going to go the weight of the Mizuno Hyper Warp Pure Elite, whatever. I'm basically some shoes that I've run in, by the way. So it'll be the Elite. And I'm going for the colorway of the Alpha Fly, the Volt in blue. What about that? What a mashup that is. That's a good video, that. If I could, I might do that again. I might actually put a video out of that. I'm going to put a bit more thought into that. What was it? Where's the question? I wonder if I can hide it. No, can't do it. If I could build brilliant, Naz. And then what you do, you then chuck all that information into AI. It'd be interesting to see what he punches out, wouldn't it? That'd be cock. I'm gonna do that. That'd be a fun video, that would. Okay. Uh, Peppa Pig fan. Is it still worth buying the Alpha Fly? No. Um, Regarding Puma shoes, runners need shop now stock them so people can try them on before buying and on sale. Really? So runners needs are now stocking Puma shoes. That's good to know. So you can go and try out the width basically. That's not a bad shout because some of them shoes do come up narrow, and I think that's the biggest sort of complaint about Puma shoes, isn't it? Is the width. I don't have any issues. The only shoe I had issues with within the Puma range was the Magnify. That was the only shoe that was too narrow for me. It's a real shame because it's a sweet, sweet shoe. So yeah. Are the Puma DV8 Elite 3s just as good as the 4s? No, I prefer the 4s, but my mate Nick really likes the 3s. And again, to be honest with you, it's more to do with you as a runner. Nick is an incredible runner. I mean, he paced me to my half marathon PB at the weekend, and it looked like he was just on for a day out. Just come down to Southend to get an ice cream, and he was in the Elite 3s. It's more you than the shoe. So it's whatever works for you, yeah. Good evening, Fordy. Do you use any specific socks? I do use specific socks. I've got a pair of shoe socks from my Puma DV8 Nitro Elite 4 for my men's 10K next. Yeah, I'm a fan. I think most of you guys know, hopefully, I tend to wear shoe socks. I will wear occasionally a different pair. Like I was wearing a pair of Saw socks the other day. Uh, when you get sent shoes by some of the brands, they give you socks and stuff. So like Asics are classic. They'll send you a shoe like with the Nova Blast and things like that. And they tend to send socks with the shoes they send out in terms of branding for like the videos and stuff. Although I do tend to ignore that. I just wear whatever I want to wear. But yeah, so I wear their socks as well. I wear Asics socks, but I'm 9 times out of 10 in a pair of shoe socks. Is what I tend to wear. I like their racing ones and I like their training ones. The training ones are thicker than the racing ones. At this time of year, I prefer to be in the racing socks all the time versus the training ones because they are on the thicker side. But yeah, they make some really good shoes, and obviously they match your shoes, which is the most important thing in the world, right? Look at this hero. Became an affiliated FORDY yesterday. Is there a similar New Balance shoe similar to the Hoka Arahis? Yeah, they've got a couple of support shoes, New Balance. But what was it? The 8. Oh, what is it? Some of you guys liked it. You put it in the video. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it the 860? I don't want to get it wrong because I'm good at that. I'm trying to find it for you because I'm a nice guy. It's not that one. Is it the 860? Yeah, I think it's the 860. You've got that. What's it called? Here it is. Stability Plane Technology. That was it. What a load of old took that is in terms of naming it. But yeah, that's got like that, effectively a plastic plate in it. If you really dig New Balance, I can't remember the foam. Is it Fresh Foam? I think yeah, it's Fresh Foam X. So yeah, that's a sort of get, but it's not. Is it as stable? Would it be as stable as the Arahi? I don't know. You'd have to try it. Let me know. But yeah, the 860 V15, 150 quid at sportshoes.com at the moment. Be interesting to see what they do with those shoes because they're getting rid of. Oh no, it's Fuel Cell. They're getting rid of. Is it Fuel Cell? I can't remember. Am I running Wear next week? I am running Wear 10s next week. I'm using Wear 10s as a long run though. I'm doing a little bit before and a little bit after. So we shall see, but I'm looking forward to it. Hello, Fordy. Love all the videos and the pods. Thanks a lot. How do you feel about heart rate monitors? I hated chest ones. I'm looking for an armband monitor, but I wasn't sure if it was accurate. Yeah, some of them are actually. I don't think you can beat the chest ones, obviously, because that's like where the technology sort of sits well. But the arm ones are a lot better than they used to be. The Coros ones are good, apparently. Can't say I've tried them. What was the one I had? A Polar one. This is what I was thinking of. But yeah, the Coros ones are meant to be pretty decent. From what I understand. I don't know whether Garmin do one or not. Probably worth checking out. But yeah, they're definitely worth trying. If you can't get, I understand what you say about the chest ones. That's why I stopped wearing it. It really started to irritate me, especially when I used to wear a hydration and vest a lot of the time, and it really, really irritated me. So I basically quit on it. But the old armbands are worth trying. I thought maybe I should try wearing one of them again. The only thing is I always forget to charge stuff. That's my biggest problem. I don't know about you, but I find it hard to remember to charge all this stuff. It's bad enough, like charging your watch once a week, which like it seems like peanuts, but I then go out and I'm like, oh shit, I've only got 28%. Is this going to last me? Of course, it's going to last me, but you can't be then thinking about it. And I'll tell you why, because I was on, it was the big half one year. Never forget it. My watch just died on me because I ran out of battery because I forgot to charge it all week. Basically, it's a me problem. But yeah, it'd be interesting. Actually, now you got me thinking about that. I'm gonna have a look. Garmin arm strap. Arm strap heart monitor. Yeah, I know. Coros heart rate monitors. No, they just do the chest ones at Garmin. But I say the Coros ones are pretty good. Heart rate monitors. Yeah, have a look at the Coros ones. What's his face? Old Inga Britson. He uses them, doesn't he? Well worth trying. He knows what he's talking about, that lad. Snug and fit, simple to wear. Uh, lays around your forearm and locks into place with its textured surface. You know what? I might even give one of these a go myself. Should we do it? Should we review? Anyone interested in seeing a review of this? Wonder how long the battery lasts. That's the thing for me. Has anyone got any lasting power with 38 hours full operation or 80 days on standby with a single charge? That ain't too bad, is it? Well, that might be worth picking one of them up. Again, they're not over the top in terms of price either. Not a bad shout. Mick's come back with a weather update. You may have answered this before, but right. Mick's asking if I could only choose one brand to wear, what would it be? Clothes and shoes. Oh, Mick. I think this year, no, actually, we'll scrap that. I'm just going to say, I think Asics for me just work because I'm sitting here in an Asics top. I don't have any noticed. Yeah, I think Asics because the socks work for me. Uh, they don't do any half tights, which is a bit random. Um, but the tops work, the vests work, though they do come up big. The jackets work. Got a few of them they've sent me, so and they're pretty decent. And then obviously the shoes. Well, I don't think Puma this year having the best year. I think they've got the best lineup this year. But I think as a cumulative thing over the last few years, I don't think you can beat Asics. The issue I have with Asics is their racing shoes don't work for me 100% in the marathon distance. That's the only thing. But I do enjoy the shoes. The Ray I obviously really like. Just got blisters in the others, so it's one of them things that just didn't work for me. But obviously, you can't look further than the Super Blast, Mega Blast, Glide Ride Max, and all the other brilliant shoes that they do. So yeah, it would probably be Asics. Good question, that though. Really good question. Oh, this is interesting. Look, what Ben just said. The Coros arm strap does work with Garmin watches. So Ben, it might be worth me picking one up. What do you think? It's whether I remember to put the bloody thing on. The thing is with these gizmos and gadgets, I'll use them for a bit, right? And then I'll just give up on them. And that's the thing with chest straps, heart rate monitors, and that sort of stuff. You need to be consistently wearing them over a long period of time to get correct data. If you're going to train off of that, and that's what I always say. I'm not the sort of person who's very good at that sort of stuff. So, thank you so much. Another question, if it's okay. Yeah, last question. I am training for a PR half marathon this fall. I don't have a carbon racer yet. Is there one coming out in the fall you're excited about? Yeah, I think the Alpha Fly 4, I think the new Meta Speed shoes are going to be good. Obviously, you've got the Brooks shoe, which looks like it's the first sort of proper marathon shoe from Brooks. That looks decent on paper. But yeah, probably the Asics. I'd like to see what Asics do with the Meta Speed when they finally come out. They're not a million miles away. Obviously, we've got the Pro 5 dropping in September. You'll see that embargo lift soon. I think the embargo lifted actually in terms of the images, but in terms of the videos and stuff like that, reviews, that won't be too far away because that goes to say it goes. There'll be limited drop anyway, or ballot or whatever they call it. Will be in September around Berlin. But yeah, probably actually, yeah, we'll go back. It's just like Adidas, yeah, the Pro 5, but probably the Asics Meta Speed shoes is spoke highly about Asics. Yeah, that's probably where I go. Gareth, how's Hoka Skybird X2? Love the Hoka Skybird X2. I've done a video on that. Go check that out. Funnily enough, right? My mate Hayden, who big shout out to him. If you don't know, he does all the pods with me and stuff like that. And basically runs the club. And it's just total legend. But he's got the Skyward X2. He asked me about them and then he went and got them and he really likes them. He ran Southend in them, really likes them. So if he gets his little hobbit feet in there, it's a really good shoe. It really is. It's not the lightest thing in the world. Oh, Steve, I missed a question for me. I'll come back to it. How do you feel about the different formulas of foam just given the same name on all shoes across? Yeah, I don't like it. I know what Steve's saying. So, like, you know, like with nitro foam from Puma, you've got Puma blend, ATPU, blah, 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 blah. You've got different blends of these foams. It's the same with like Light Strike. You've got, yeah, Zoom X, different blends of Zoom X. The stuff in the Vomero Plus is totally different to what's on the race shoes. Yeah, I think it's a little bit strong. I like what Saucony did with Incredi-Run and called it Incredilux. I think that was a cool way to do it. I don't like the name Incredi-Run and Incredilux, but I think that's a cool one in terms of an example. So instead of calling it Zoom X, call it Zoom F or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like not so Zoom or half Zoom, whatever, you know, or Light Strike, not Pro, but Light Strike something. It's like pest. But yeah, something different is the point. Stick to that, like as you say, they used to do it. They used to go like Nitro Elite, so maybe Nitro Pro. You know that it's PIBA and Nitro Elite's the ATPU. Yeah, I say Zoom X. They could say Zoom Rocket, whatever. You know, something like that. In terms of they keep the fact that you know that that's their top end stuff, but it's got a variation to it, so we know the sort of that it's toned down, toned up. Got a little bit of this. You know, it's a Fuel Cell's a classic example. It's like a blend of PIBA and EVA, or it's full PIBA. It'd be good to know that you could differentiate when buying it. So yeah, I think that'd be cool. Good question. Okay, here we go. Just noticed the Running Warehouse has a first look at the Velocity Nitro 5. Looks a very small update. Yeah, because the latest or the last model had a bigger update. 2-year cycle. 2-year cycle. If you haven't seen it, Matt, I mentioned it earlier. We've got big stuff coming with the Magmax. So we've got Magmax XL and the Magmax coming. That's on a 2-year cycle as well, if you think about it. So watch out for that. Can you recommend a breathable running top brand, maybe mid-price brand? I have lightweight, but they're still soaking up sweat. Honestly, when it comes to clothing, yeah, just go to Decathlon. Decathlon cannot be beaten for running clothing. I don't know where you are in the world. And the stuff is so cheap. It's like a $5 for some of their stuff. And it's good quality. It's not like the stuff you get from like Sports Direct or whatever it is. And it's like $5 and it stinks in about 10 days after, you know, for wearing it. It's the stuff from Kipron or whatever brand it's called. The Decathlon stuff's really good. And if you're shopping on a budget, it's brilliant. The shorts are good. Socks are good. All of it, honestly. decathlon, you can't go wrong. So yeah, go and check their stuff out. It's I would say it's affordable, well priced, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's my one on that. Okay, guys, look, I'm gonna leave it there. What I would say again is that on Friday we've got a live recording of the podcast, so come along and check that out. We've got the Drop Set Pro Adidas tomorrow, the Adi Zero. Might have another video as well this week, so stick around for that. Go and check out Chasing Dreams episode 2 of series 2 if you've not seen that. Bit of an update on my training and all that sort of stuff. I'm in London on Sunday. I'm actually in London all weekend. I'm going to Hyde Park on Saturday night. So that'll be good fun. But yeah, on Sunday, we've got the big London run as well. So hopefully I get to see some of you there. And then I'll be back next Monday live, as I said. So come along, bring a friend, get your questions ready. Keep me posted on what's going on out there. Someone's just agreeing with me on decathlon as well. But yeah, come along next Monday, join me. But say, we'll be back live on Friday for a podcast recording. So come and join us on that as well. But thanks everybody for joining me. I really do appreciate it. This show doesn't work without you guys. Keep spreading the word about the channel. And thanks for the support. It really means a lot. So I'll see you guys on Friday.